Hello, how's it going, everybody? So, yeah, I'm here to announce my next playthrough. But before then, I wanted to talk about a couple of stuff. So, if you don't want to do that, then skip to like the last minute or so, because I'll be rambling a bit about this channel, more specifically, the history of it. So, July 19th, 2018 was when I first started uploading my first playthrough of Super Mario Odyssey. And that's how it all started with this channel. And I think like a month later in August of 2018, I started my second playthrough of FNAF World. Then a couple of days or like a week after that, I started Poke Park 2 Wonders Beyond. And from there, it basically snowballed into more and more playthroughs. And sure, I did take a massive break in 2019 from February to September. This was due to mental health reasons. And yeah, it was a really tough time for me around that time. I struggled due to the fact that I went to a school that I disliked a lot, and I really didn't have that much joy. I think the only good memory I have from there, aside from like a couple of classes, was me doing that silent playthrough of Mario Galaxy. I might redo that playthrough, and I might redo it with actual commentary in the future, but yeah, I guess that really helped me, so I guess I have good memories thanks to that. And I've done like, what, 30 playthroughs at this point? I think 30 is the current number. I should have counted before recording. But yeah, now that we're almost 5 years since I started doing this project, and I hope for 5 more. More than 5 more, actually. Because this has been fun to do. And it's something that I don't want to stop doing. The only thing that'll probably stop me doing it is either if I die, if the channel gets taken down for some fucking reason, or if I don't get happy with it. If I don't get happy with it, with the channel anymore, I'll probably just quit whatever playthrough I'm doing then and just do another one. Because this channel it used to be called Freedom Productions. And the reason for the name Freedom Productions is because I made the channel around a time where my content was really limiting, I guess I can say. So I was like, I wanted to do something else other than what I was doing at the time. And I feel like the content that and I ultimately ended up doing playthroughs because I found those really fun to do. And now this channel has basically become a playthrough channel. That's why in early 2022 I renamed myself to Norse Playthroughs. Because I'm a Norse person from Norway, and I like to do playthroughs. And honestly, I've loved it for all the 5 years. There's been the ups, the downs. Sometimes I've almost quit it. Sometimes I've had to quit playthroughs because I can't beat them. The only notable one is Five Nights at Freddy's World, and mostly Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And like, out of like 30, only to quit 2 is really impressive. I'm just gonna say that immediately, because a lot of people don't really aren't really committed to doing projects. Well, for me, this has probably been the most committed project I've ever been to. So, yeah. Thank you for 5 years. That's all I really wanted to say. Now, I hope my explanation and talking about the history didn't bore you too much. Now, onto the reveal. So, starting February 1st, 2023, the first new playthrough of 2023 will be a Pokemon game, as the poll said. And that game will be Pokemon Uranium. Now, I do get that a lot of people might have questions, so quickly I'll go over the question that a lot of people are probably asking. But Norris, or whatever the hell you want to call me, Eric, Snickterius, whatever you want to call me. Why uranium? Didn't your poll say it was gonna be Rising Ruby? That was the plan. However, Citra, the emulator that I was gonna use, decided to be a little bit of a bitch. So I was trying to do Rising Ruby, that failed immediately. Then I tried to do another Omega Heavy ROM hack. I managed to record one episode of that. Then I took a break, and when I came back, the emulator basically fucked it up all. So visually, it didn't look good at all. So I was like, I was at a bottom low, being like, how the fuck am I gonna do this? I promised the Pokemon game. I thought of doing a non-Pokemon game, but yeah. I was like, no, I have to do a Pokemon game. Then I thought about Uranium. I'm like, I've actually never beaten it, but it sounds fun. I want to beat it. So yeah, starting February 1st will be the beginning of my playthrough of Pokemon Uranium. But until then, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys February 1st with my first episode of Pokemon Uranium. See you then. Bye bye.